Hello to the team at Carletti Architects. My name is Jeff Bradley, and I wanted to make you this video to show you some really simple things you can do to your website that will greatly impact your Google ranking. So I checked your ranking, and using the search words interior design, Mount Vernon, I found that you are on page 2, about halfway down, right there. And I also found you on page 9 in the Bellingham listings, about halfway down there as well. And I couldn't find you at all on the Everett listings. Now, even though you're on page 2, which is pretty good, according to Google, 92% of people searching on Google never look past page 1. So even being on page 2, you're still missing out on a huge percentage of people who are not seeing you. So we need to get you bumped up in the rankings and ultimately bumped up onto page 1, which will multiply times 10 at least the number of people who will see you. And, by the way, being on page 1 of Google will triple or quadruple your monthly revenue. That is how powerful it is to be on page 1 of Google. So there are many ranking factors that need to be in place to make that happen, but I wanted to show you a couple of real quick suggestions that can get you headed in that direction. So the very first thing Google looks at when ranking a website is the title tag. And these blue lines of text are all the title tags. Here's yours. The title tag tells Google what it is that you want to rank for, and it's also telling Google that these are the very keywords or search words that you want people to use to find you with. Now, the problem I see here is that nobody searching for your services would even know to use your business's name in their search. So let me demonstrate how critically important it is to get the right search words in your title tag. If I copy yours word for word, open up a new tab, and paste it into the search bar, paste and go, watch what happens. Boom, you come up number 1 on page 1 of my new search when I use these as my search words. So anybody using these search words or keywords, you would be the very first business they would see in their search, page 1 on the top. However, again, nobody searching for your services would ever even know to use your business's name in their search. So this ties in directly with a second issue that I wanted to point out to you, which is the second thing that Google looks at when ranking a website, and that is your H1. Now, the H1 is a line of text on your website that also contains the search words that you want people to use to find you with. And the H1 needs to match your title tag exactly. And there needs to be a one-to-one correspondence. So let me take you back to your website. I'm going to open up the scanning tool. I'm going to show you. We're going to come down and find out that currently you have an H3, but you don't have an H1. So confusion issue number 1 for Google is that there is no H1 that it can match to your title tag. And confusion issue number 2 is, of course, that the search words that Google is looking for to know what to rank you for in your H1, they don't exist here. There is no H1. So this one fix alone would have a huge impact on your Google ranking, because it would begin to create a crystal clear channel of communication between your website and Google's algorithm. So what I would recommend is Google reads left to right, and the first thing that Google wants to see in your title tag is the search word, or the keyword that you want to rank for. Interior design it would be in this case. The second thing Google wants to see is your location. So we'd put Mount Vernon. The third thing would be then your business's name. So a recommendation for your title tag in this case would be interior design dash Mount Vernon dash Carletti Architects. And that would be a title tag that would conform to Google's format. And if we took that title tag and then duplicated it into the text field of your H1, then Google would have a one-to-one match. It would know what it is that you want to rank for. And as I said, it would create that crystal clear channel of communication between your website and Google's algorithm. And as it is now, Google is confused. Google doesn't know exactly what it is that you want to rank for. And when that happens, Google consequently doesn't know who to direct to you in a search, and will instead red flag and demote your website, or at the very least hold you back from rising in the rankings. So as I said, this fix alone would have a huge impact on your Google ranking. And there are other ranking factors as well that I haven't been able to mention in this video. But if you have any questions about all of this, just reply back and let me know. I would be happy to answer all your questions. That's what I do. I get businesses ranked onto page 1 of Google and ultimately into the top 3 spots, which, as I said, would automatically triple or quadruple your monthly revenue. That is how powerful it is to be on page 1 of Google. And then, of course, we could proceed to rank you on page 1 of all of the other locations that you serve. Everett and Bellingham would be just a couple of examples of some really good demographic areas that you want to rank high for. So reply back and let me know. Love to have a quick conversation with you about all this and answer your questions. I look forward to talking with you, and I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.